One of the greatest views at nighttime is from the Ginn Resort Skyship, and take a look. They're part of our coverage here at O'Reilly Raceway Park. Thanks, guys. I still want to know how they do that with lighting it up in the middle there. I have no idea.
It's like a TV screen.
I know. It's great. All right, we've had issues of safety on pit lane tonight as, boy, it's been rough and tumble. This is what happened early in the race. When you see Jake Lauder on the right front tire, he had a cut nose and a broken toe as a result of this when Richard Johns came in and clipped him. And if you want to know more on safety, log on to ESPN.com. Your search word is safety. And while we're mentioning that, remember when the 22 car, they snapped that air hose and it came flying back on James Kerrigan, one of the pit crew members for the Josh Wise car. He injured his foot. He's being treated at the Infield Care Center as well. All right, we're getting ready to go back to green flag racing. You've got Greg Biffle on point. And in second place, right behind him, is Carl Edwards, David Rudiman, Ron Hornaday, and Eric Almirola.
All three of these guys are running about the same lap times. If Carl and David could get up there, it could be interesting.
Remember, all the leaders stayed out, so nobody has an advantage of fresh tires, at least in that front pack. Some of the guys a little further back did take tires. Deac McCaskill being one of them, but he's a long way back at 21st. We got a car in the wall, and it is McCaskill. So he gets the fresh tires, can't do anything with them.
Well, I think he might have had low air pressure and just got turned around.
All right, let's go. Take a look at it, Mike.
Mike isn't going to like what he sees.
All the tires up. Looks like we just got some smoke going on.
All right, let's go back. Take a look from the Ginn Resorts light ship.
Where's he at? Right there. He got a little help.
Yeah, he did. Yep. Not his fault. Yeah, fresh tires won't help that.
No. 8 tires probably wouldn't help that.
All right, so that puts us under another caution here as it's our 6th. We've had 23 total laps so far under caution, and we've still got a lot of racing to go to decide this one. It's about the full moon.
Not at all.
Okay, good, because we're about to go back to green flag racing, and Greg Biffle's not superstitious about anything at this racetrack. 4 times he's raced here in the Busch Series. He's never finished lower than 5th. He's won it once, and right now he's out in front again.
I'm liking David Rudiman. He's working the bottom. These guys are working up on the high side. David's working the bottom. I like David here.
All right, you got Carl Edwards in the 60 in 2nd. Rudiman, you're on board with him in 3rd. Ron Hornaday in 4th, and Eric Almirola in 5th. 4 of the 6 double-duty drivers are in the top 6. And that means Scott Wimmer is part of that group as well.
So it does matter. Laps do matter, but they also got some awesome racing.
Give me cubic dollars, cubic horsepower, and cubic talent.
A little bit of engineering goes in there.
50 laps to go. 3/4 of the way through this thing, and we still don't know for sure how it's going to end up because Biffle keeps riding the rim, and I keep wondering how long it's going to be before he scrapes the wall again.
Again, this is true. Too bad he didn't put the titanium on that thing so we can see the sparks. Like right there.
A lot of action going on back in the pack. Look at the 42 trying to squeeze through the middle. Kevin Hamlin.
Outside. Still outside at your door.
3 wide, 4 wide. It's awesome.
2 rows, 3 wide. That's Josh Wise in the 22 car. Remember, he had the incident running over. His team had left the air hose out. He drives some midgets for Cruz Pedregon's team, and came off a big win in Kansas last week. Got the call just a couple of days ago to come drive this car for Michael Waltrip.
Absolutely. I'm watching Tim McCready in a 21 car. He's working the bottom very well.
And the Camping World cars are side by side. Cale Gale was right there with him as well. That's 9th and 10th. Let's get more on Jason Leffler from Jackaroo.
Well, remember, guys, before that, the next was before caution, Jason Leffler was running in the 5th position. His crew chief Brown decided to bring him in to put new tires on. Technically, they weren't new. They had 4 laps in a mock qualifying attempt. They reasoned that if the last 50 laps, if they could gain a half second on the leaders, they just might be able to pilot this great Toyota into victory lane. We'll see if the gamble pays off.
Well, so far so good, Jack. I mean, he started on the restart in 18th, and here he is working his way back up through the field. He's up to 7th.
It gets a little harder to pass when you get up into the top 8, that's for sure.
Strange how that works.
Yes.
Oh, no, and you can see it is McCaskill's car, and it is on fire, and he is pinned against the wall. So the safety crews are going to have to get over there pronto.
I think what happened, if I had to guess, it broke the fuel fill. And it wasn't in long ago, so that's probably just some fuel that come out of the fuel cell. Thank God these guys have the safety valves in these things.
Yeah, and so far everything's staying contained to the rear of the car. There is the safety crew on the spot.
I guess he don't know the thing's on the fire.
I don't think he probably does, unless the team told him before he unplugged on the radio.
Well, I'm thinking about the guys that have the fire extinguisher.
Well, that's true too. Yeah, there we go. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, it's on fire back here. All right. It's okay to laugh about now because it's out, but it could have been very serious. And there he is trying to squeeze on out. So for Deac McCaskill, not the kind of way he wanted to get on national television here with his first ride. I think, what, the 6th different driver that's driven the 9 car this year for Ray Evanhan's team?
I'm sure he's saying, boy, I've never hit that hard back in Kenley or Southern National Speedway.
Yeah, it is his 6th different driver in this car, and unfortunately it's going to go home in the transporter on the damaged side. Let's get more from Shannon Spake. Shannon, what's going on?
That's right, I'm here with Carl Edwards, crew chief Pierre Cattell. Do you guys have anything for the 16?
Well, I don't know. He's been pretty good all night long. He's a little free, a little tight. I think we got a pretty good car. Just getting around him is the other half of that battle.
Has Carl mentioned anything about his hand yet tonight?
No, I think he's pretty much turned that switch off, and he's on the switch of driving.
All right, you notice Pierre Cattell's hair is red. That is because they are ahead of the amount of points that Kevin Harvick beat them by last year. His wife, Mia, did the dye job.
All right, thanks, Shannon. We always get to get the update on the hair. Hey, let's talk about our in-race reporter. We've been going green so quickly we haven't had a chance. J.J. Yaley's in 17th. Let's dial him up.
JJ, Randy in the booth. How's things going down there?
They're going round in circles, Randy. We're just really struggling with forward fight right now. It's been an issue as far as the race. I can get in good. Center's a little tight, but just can't pick myself up like I need to.
Do you have any tires left? You can fit again?
Well, it kind of depends. We don't have, what we got on here is like 2 laps scuff, but, we almost need to come in, maybe put a little wedge in. I don't know how many guys are behind us on the lead lap, but I know the guys in front of us don't have tires, so, as free as it is, it might come in. It seems to take about 10, 15 laps for the forward fight to get better, so as long as we don't run out of laps, we might be okay.
Okay, keep it up. Good luck.
It's open this time.
Stay out.
Okay, staying out.
Well, you heard Chuck Myers tell him stay out. The pit will open this time by. We'll see if we have any takers from the front pack. I sort of doubt it, as it looks like they will continue past the start-finish line once again.
If you look at Biffle's right front, the thing's almost down to the outside cords on the outside from hitting the wall.
All right, the word is the leaders will not pit, so we'll step aside here at ORP. As you can see, we've got 158 down. We still got to go the distance.